What is going on, guys? Welcome to Brad's Parlay of the Day. Today I got a 3-leg parlay for Monday, March 11th, 2024. Here at Pick Dawgz, we drop the most free pick figures out of anyone. So click that subscribe button, drop a like, it helps us out a lot. If you guys want the picks like the best, picks like the most, picks that I bet myself personally, go to pickdawgz.com, click the premium pick section, or click the link in the description of this video. You'll find all my plays there. Hope everyone's having a great weekend. Currently recording this on Sunday evening, checking out these games for Monday. This was a good weekend for me. I had a winning day. Well, it was an all right weekend. I had a winning day on Friday, winning day on Saturday, and today I'm getting absolutely worked. The games aren't over yet, but they aren't looking great, and I'm just going to keep it real. I held that top spot in the last 7 days on Pick Dawgz for the last week, and it's been great. But I think after today, I don't think I'm going to hold that spot, honestly. It is what it is, man. It's ups and downs. It's part of the game. You can't stay hot forever. So let's get on to this parlay. I know that's why you guys are here. Now that we're just in conference tournament games, college basketball slates have decreased, which the games mean more, but it kind of sucks going on the slate, and it's like, man, there's only like 12 games. It is what it is, man. I'm pumped for these tournaments coming up. But let's start with some NBA. I'm looking at this match between the Bulls versus the Mavs. I'm going to take the Mavs on the money line here. I think this is a great spot for the Bulls, or a great spot for the Mavs, bad spot for the Bulls. The Mavs, they've been good in these spots all season. I don't know the exact number, but I know their cover record as a favorite on the road is something insane. It's something crazy. I don't know the exact record, but they play well on the road. When they're favorites, they end up winning and covering. So they're 3.5-point favorites. I like that spread too, but for parlay purposes, I think the money line's a safe play. On the other hand, we have the Bulls, who are coming off a long road trip. I think they played like 4 or 5 games out on the road. Now they have to travel back home. This is their first home game from that road trip. That's just a classic fade spot there. So, like I said, this just seems like a good spot for the Mavs, bad spot for the Bulls. And in my opinion, I think the Mavs are more talented, a more consistent team as a whole. So I think they get the job done. I'm going to take them just on the money line for parlay purposes. I think it's a good play there. Next, I'm looking at this match between the Hornets versus the Pistons. I'm going to go Brandon Miller over 20.5 points. He's been one of the Hornets' top scorers with how depleted this Hornets team is, especially when it comes to offensive weapons. He's gotten over 20 points in 4 of his last 5 games, and now he has his matchup against the Pistons, which should suit him well. You know, the Pistons allow the third most points to opposition in the whole league, and I think the spread for this is like Pistons -4. So I think this is going to be a close, competitive game with 2 of the worst teams in the NBA. I think Brandon Miller gets a lot of points. I think, both these teams try to win this game basically for pride. And like I said, man, the young fella is one of this Hornets team's main weapons. I think he gets 20.5, no problem. So give me Brandon Miller over points. Last but not least, I'm looking at this match between Gonzaga versus San Francisco. I'm just going to take Gonzaga on the money line. It's going to be pretty juiced up. But, this Gonzaga team's looking good. They looked a little bit questionable in the start of the season. They took some questionable losses, but they've seemed to put things together, and they're putting it together at the right time. So their last 2 games, they beat both the San Francisco team as well as St. Mary's, this St. Mary's team has been great all season. They beat both those teams, and I think both of them were on the road, if I'm not mistaken. And both those wins were by 10-plus points as well. So, like I said, I just think this Gonzaga team is starting to put things together. They have momentum, and it's Gonzaga, man. They're going to want to win their tournaments. And they're putting it together at the right time. I'm not going to fade Gonzaga at this point. There's a reason they're this much of a favorite. So give me Gonzaga on the money line. Let's recap this parlay. Leg 1, Bulls versus the Mavs. Give me the Mavs on the money line. Leg 2, Hornets versus Pistons. Give me Brandon Miller over 20.5 points. Leg 3, Gonzaga versus San Francisco. Give me Gonzaga on the money line, man. I appreciate all you guys watching. If you want to follow my handicapper career more closely, you can follow me on Instagram at BradWinsBest. I post all my wins and losses. My Pick Dawgz content, other free picks, it all funnels back into there. But most importantly, subscribe to Pick Dawgz on YouTube because we're just trying to help you guys win some money. I'm going to catch you guys tomorrow.